way.
Pretty.
Get this way.
Enemy UAV. Of the operation is over. Watch your six.
Got contact!
Squad member is redeployed. Squad member is redeployed.
So bad. So for today's video, I got you guys with the top 5 SMGs you should be using in Warzone right now. We're going to go through all 5 meta loadouts. I'm going to give you guys my exact attachments. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give you guys a few extra loadouts just in case you don't have all of mine. Before we get into today's video, I want to shout out these 3 people for commenting on my last video. If you guys would ever want to shout out in a future video, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button and go down below and comment your opinions of the video. Like I said, we got the top 5 SMGs for y'all today, so let's get into it. So the first SMG I have for you guys is going to be the Owen gun from Vanguard. Personally, this is one of my favorite guns in Warzone right now, and I would say it's one of the best SMGs in the game. It has a very low time to kill, about 500 milliseconds up until 20 meters. The Owen gun is great for multiple reasons. It has really good mobility, and as you can see here, the 72 round mag is great when you're fighting more than one person. If you're playing Rebirth like me and you have to fight a lot of people constantly, you don't want a gun that you're going to have to reload after every kill. So the Owen gun is a great option to use if you have it ranked up. I'm going to give you guys the loadout right here. This is going to be the exact loadout I'm using in these clips. And if you guys do try out these classes, make sure you leave a comment and let me know what you guys think. So the second loadout I have for you guys is going to be the classic Mp40. Now I know the Mp40 has been in the meta for a while now, but it is definitely still a top 5 SMG in Warzone. The Mp40 has around a 600 millisecond time to kill, and it has great mobility, and overall it's one of the most comfortable and fun SMGs to use in Warzone. Now before we get into my Mp40 loadout, I want to make sure all of you guys are following my Twitch over at twitch.tv/sway. All of these clips and all of my YouTube videos come directly from my streams. So if you guys would want to go over there and drop a follow and hang out when I go live, I would really appreciate it. So for my Mp40 loadout, this is going to be what I'm using in these clips. Like I said, if you guys try any of my loadouts, make sure you go down below and let me know what you guys think. And also make sure to comment any guns that you think I left out and that should be added to the top 5.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted. Friendly loadout.
Taking hit.
Ah! Good shot!
Next up, we have one of my favorite SMGs that was ever added into Warzone, which is going to be the OTS-9 from Black Ops Cold War. The OTS-9 has really good mobility and a very fast fire rate, which makes it super fun to use for aggressive playstyles. I really enjoy using the OTS, and it has around a 600 millisecond time to kill, which is going to be just a little bit faster than the Mp40. So the OTS-9 definitely can still compete in the meta, and I would personally say it is definitely still a top 5 SMG in Warzone. Get the f off me.
Get on to me!
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the sky. One of your allies is back in the game. Squad member is redeployed.
So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the OTS-9 setup I use right here. And before we get into the next loadout, if you guys are enjoying the video so far, man, make sure you go down below and leave a like. I would really appreciate it.
On the way. Got me sighted.
Damn, what
Good
the
shot.
fuck? This nigga just sniped me and killed.
Next up on our list of top 5 SMGs, we have the Well gun from Vanguard. Now, I know the Well gun is sort of a newer SMG, so some of you guys may not have it maxed out. And if you don't, I highly recommend that you grind this gun out and max it all the way up, because once you do, it's one of the better SMGs in Warzone. The mobility on this gun is crazy. It literally feels like you're sliding around on ice when you use this thing, and the recoil is basically nothing. It's very easy to hit your shots with this gun, and the magazine size is enough for you to get a few kills without having to reload. The Wellgun TTK is just under 600 milliseconds, so it definitely competes in the meta right now. And before we get to the loadout for that, I want to remind you guys that I'm going to give you a few extra guns at the end of the video. So if you don't have the Wellgun maxed out, or maybe you don't have a few of my loadouts yet, I'm going to give you guys some alternatives that you can use for whatever guns you have unlocked. So for the Wellgun loadout, this is going to be what I was using in these clips. Feel free to change a few things if you want, but this is going to be my build and what I'm using for the current meta.
Dude.
UAV is out of fuel. Returning for resupply.
And coming in at the number 5 spot, we have the Cold War Mp5. The Cold War Mp5 has been around in the meta for a while now, and it is still one of the best SMGs in Warzone. The under 600 millisecond time to kill helps this gun compete in the current meta, and the 50-round magazine helps a lot when you're fighting multiple people. As you guys can see in these clips, I'm fighting 3 or 4 people and only have to reload maybe once or twice every gunfight. So I'm going to go ahead and pop up the loadout for the Cold War Mp5 right now. And like I said, guys, we're going to have a few extra loadouts at the end of the video just in case you don't have all of these loadouts. I'm going to look out for you guys. I know you might not have all of these guns maxed out, so I'm going to give you a few alternatives.
Targeting an enemy. Shotgun shelter there. 25 remain.
Get off me, bro.
I'm getting hit. Taking fire here.
Look that hook. You've got a loadout drop inbound. Reinforcements are on the way.
Get out of my lobby. So like I said, I was going to give you guys a few extra loadouts at the end of the video just in case you don't have all of the loadouts I was showing earlier. Another great class you guys can use is the Modern Warfare Mp5. Believe it or not, this gun can still hang with the Warzone meta, and these are going to be the recommended attachments I have for you guys on the Modern Warfare Mp5. And another great gun you guys could use if you don't have some of the loadouts I showed earlier is going to be the Cold War Bullfrog. This is a great gun for many reasons. It has low recoil, really good mobility, and a 65-round mag for fighting a lot of people. So if you guys want to try this class out, these are going to be the attachments I recommend for this. And I'm going to have one more loadout for you guys, and that's going to be the final loadout for the video. So for our final loadout of today's video, I'm going to give you guys the Cold War Lapa. This gun is honestly slept on for how insane it is. It has amazing mobility and a super low TTK. This gun can definitely compete with the meta guns in Warzone right now. So the recommended attachments I have for you guys are going to be on the screen right now. And that's going to be the last loadout for the video. If you guys did enjoy today's video, man, make sure you leave a like. And if you are new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next video, man. Peace.